After a grueling battle the night before, Nick rushed to repair the proximity mines mounted on the cliff face. But in the next instant, a drone suddenly rose from the depths of the canyon. Just as the defense turret above began to lock onto it, the drone quickly flew away from the area. Nick had no idea what was going on, and even Anna on the opposite side said she'd never seen anything like it. 2 months flew by in the blink of an eye. Nick and Anna stayed in regular contact. One day, when Nick spotted some light bulbs on the ground, he decided to build Anna a Christmas tree for the holiday. She was deeply touched by the gesture, and their bond grew stronger. Apart from their daily duties, they spent all their time keeping each other company. Just seeing each other brought them peace of mind. Unfortunately, a vast canyon kept them apart. Winter passed quickly. One day during his routine patrol, Nick noticed Anna was nowhere to be seen. It wasn't until evening that he discovered her sitting alone in a chair, crying. Nick immediately asked what was wrong. It turned out Anna's father had passed away that day, and she hoped Nick could keep her company. This made Nick's desire to cross the canyon and meet Anna face to face even more intense. But human strength alone couldn't bridge the gap. Nick found some rocket launchers in the weapons depot. He carefully dismantled the warheads and attached a carabiner to the tail section. Then, he methodically laid out a cable on the ground, with one end connected to the modified rocket. Anna seemed to catch on to Nick's plan. Under her expectant gaze, Nick slowly raised the rocket launcher. With the press of a button, the projectile soared through the air toward Anna's position. After the rocket landed successfully, Anna quickly secured the cable to a sturdy tree trunk. Nick playfully asked if she wanted to grab a late-night snack together. Anna's heart raced with excitement. To prepare for their upcoming meeting, Nick dressed up for the occasion and even picked some wildflowers. He then clipped his climbing harness to the cable and, without hesitation, launched himself forward. Using momentum, he reached the middle of the canyon. Monstrous shrieks echoed from below, but nothing could stop him from reaching Anna. He pulled himself hand over hand along the cable. Finally, he made it to Anna. The expressions on their faces said it all. They had successfully met in person. For the first time truly face to face, they talked for hours. They spent an unforgettable night together. The next morning, after saying goodbye to Anna, Nick prepared to return to his side of the canyon. Everything started out smoothly, but suddenly, the defense system beneath the watchtower exploded. Shrapnel from the blast severed the cable. In an instant, Nick plummeted into the canyon. Anna immediately ran back to the watchtower, grabbed a parachute and weapons, and without a second thought leaped into the canyon. As Anna's parachute deployed, she noticed the mist below shifting from white to an eerie yellow. She finally splashed down in a river. Working quickly, she cut away the parachute cords and hauled herself onto shore using overhanging branches. Meanwhile, Nick hung upside down from a tree, unconscious. In his daze, he sensed something approaching. When he opened his eyes and looked up, he found himself face to face with a massive insect, like a caterpillar. Nick managed to drive it back with his weapon, then cut himself free and dropped to the ground. But as he landed, he crushed some kind of bizarre object. When he tried to get up, he discovered the substance beneath him was like glue. No matter how hard he struggled, he couldn't break free. Even worse, sharp white fangs suddenly emerged from the surroundings, slowly closing in on him. Just as these teeth were about to devour Nick, gunfire erupted. Anna had arrived in the nick of time. She blasted the fangs apart and helped cut Nick free from the sticky mess. The two decided to push through the fog and find the zip line to escape this nightmare. But they'd barely taken a few steps when the atmosphere turned sinister. They moved cautiously, on high alert. Something was moving rapidly through the smoke. In a flash, a figure on horseback burst through. Anna was knocked down by one horse, while Nick was sent flying by another. When Nick scrambled to his feet, he saw the rider look like some kind of tree person, with a long blade at its waist. As Anna tried to reposition herself, another mounted hollow person caught up with her. The hollow rider leaped from its horse, tackling her to the ground. But Anna quickly turned the tables, overpowering the hollow person and finishing it off with her rifle. Meanwhile, another hollow person was grappling with Nick. Seizing his chance, Nick first shot down the grotesque hollow horse, then took out the hollow person on the ground. After regrouping, they examined the emaciated hollow people. But when he crouched down for a closer look, he discovered something even more disturbing. These hollow people were all wearing military uniforms from the last century.